one or two live transfers and a booked appointment. Like the dude got like 3 appointments in one day. If you can get in front of three people that are qualified, that are number one, maybe they're pre-approved or they have the ability to do that. They have down payment money. They can move forward, and they're serious and they're not working with a real estate agent. If you can get in front of three of those people a day, how do you lose?
Let's jump into it. We're here with Jason Yeser, a digital marketing agency owner. Also took our Build Your ISA course. He's a student. He's been with us for several weeks now. It's been a couple of months at least. Working with us. And you already had. Well, tell us a little bit about yourself, Jason, because I know you had experience with ISAs. This is not your first rodeo when it comes to getting callers on your team. But something happened where you seeked out like a new solution. So tell us about who you are, what you do, and kind of what brought you to the course.
Yeah, man. Well, thanks for having me, dude. It's freaking awesome. And you're the man, by the way. If you guys don't know Gus, man, you got to follow Gus like now, like literally, like stalk this dude. But yeah, man, it's funny because I got into real estate like years back, dude. I don't even know I think you know a little bit of this, but I got into real estate like years back. I got into investing. I did 65 deals investing. And I was like, dude, I just fell in love with real estate. I was like, this is awesome. And then I just kept going along. And then I found like marketing. I found like this online marketing thing. And I was like, this is cool, man. I got a passion for it. And I started doing my own marketing. And then people started approaching me and they're like, do you do that for other companies? And I was like, well, no, I just do it for myself. And then I just kept getting approached for, I don't know, couple years, probably like 2 years. And then I was like, maybe I should offer these services to other businesses because not everybody knows how to do it. And then I just like went down the deep dive of marketing and opened up an agency, started helping out just local businesses. We were doing like SEO and stuff like that. And we still have SEO clients to this day that have been with us for years. And then I was like going down that path of like, dude, do we niche down? Do we just keep staying, pretty broad? And then I determined, I was like, you know what, let's niche down. Let's go into a niche. And I started looking for a niche and I just kept looking. I was like, man, I don't know what to do. I couldn't find one. I've tried a couple different ones out. And then I circled back to real estate, man. And I was like, well,
full circle. You came back full circle. Like, hey, this is the origin story, right?
Yeah, bro. And I was like, this is cool. I was like, okay. I was like, I can help out real estate agents. I was like, this is neat, man. And of course it's a crowded space. There's a lot of realtors. So you really gotta deliver a lot of value. And so I got into it. I started figuring out, putting together systems, learning, testing, putting things together. And then I figured out, I was like, you know what, to differentiate and to really help out and provide more value, we got to start calling these leads for these agents because not all of them are going to be calling. We started out just sending leads to them. And then I was like, man, we got to call them. And so I did get an ISA. Like I tried one that I got from somebody and it just didn't really work out good. I didn't like them. It wasn't a good fit. And then I started, outsourcing, I hired PowerISA. I don't know if you guys ever heard of them.
I've heard
they
of
were
them.
helping me out.
I've heard mixed reviews. Who knows? I don't know. I'm biased. I've only heard good news.
Yeah. And we started doing that, we started just getting our leads called like that. And I was like, wow, this is working out a lot better. And then I just got to the point I love, there's nothing wrong with like outsourcing. I think it's great, especially in the beginning, but once you figure it out, I always like working in-house because we can control everything a little better. Like I can call up my ISA and be like, hey, listen, I need you to go pound this agent's leads right now. Like, let's get some live transfers today. And so we can kind of control the outcome better. And I was looking for a solution. I didn't know what to do. I was like, well, who do I get, man? How do I figure this out? And then I saw you launched this PowerISA course, like how to hire your own ISA. And I was like, okay, interesting. So I kind of dove in and dude, I just followed everything you said. And here we are, man. Now I got my own ISAs and it's pretty cool, man. It's interesting. It's really powerful when you can get your own ISAs, train them, work with them. So things are going really good, but that's really my story. That's what got me here.
Love it, man. I love it. Thanks so much. Appreciate that. And I know you had other options. You're not the only, show in town. You had other people out there. What do you think helped you make the choice to work with PowerISA for this project. Because you'd worked with us for the outsourcing part. And we've done that forever. Outsourcing, like handling, done for you, right? Like an agency owner, done for you. Don't worry about it. We'll do it. And there is a standardization you have to plug into, right? You don't have that finite control, especially for the agency owners. What made you decide, okay, I'm going to go with PowerISA versus any other option out there? There's other options out there. What kind of brought you over here?
Dude, I liked your energy, man. I thought you were doing pretty good. I had some friends that were using Power, and you just kept popping up, and I was like, let me give these guys a shot, man. And yeah, man, you do good, man. I know you've got like what, over 100 ISAs right now.
100,
It's crazy.
120 as of this morning, 120 full-time employees.
Crazy, dude. So like I was looking at it like there's other places, I was looking online for other ways to learn how to get your own ISA. And sure, I could have done it myself. And I could have, it would have been a lot of trials and tribulations trying to figure out like what to do, how to put it all together. And then I was like, dude, I just want to go to the best, man. Like this dude right here got 120 ISAs. So like, where am I going to want to, like, basically I wanted to speed up my progress. I wanted to speed up the ISA hiring process, getting them trained and doing all that and get support. And I was like, there's no other way to do it. Like, I'm going to have to invest. I'm going to have to get some coaching. And, dude, I mean, you got 120 ISAs, like, obviously, you know what you're doing. So, and I saw, by using Power ISA, I was like, all right, this is working. And now we're basically just doing exactly what you guys do on a smaller scale. Of course, like we don't got 120 of them, but the cool thing is now we also have a little more control, like I said. So now it's like I can talk to my ISAs directly every day. Hey, listen, guys, this is what I need you to do. Like, jump on this, go get this. And it works really good. And it's so cool, man. It's cool to be able to help somebody else out that like you really don't meet in person. It's all virtual stuff. So it's really cool to be able to impact other people around the world, with just their salary, helping them out. So yeah, man, that's why I went with you guys, man. I was like, dude, got to learn from the best, man.
Yeah, absolutely. And I appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Definitely working hard, delivering value, trying to, position myself to help people out and, show people, hey, we've learned all these things, right? We've learned all these things. There's a lot of knowledge here. And some people can use it to take it to the next level. And the course is a way to deliver that, but not just the information. Because, I put out information all the time. It's, hey, this is for real, right? If you're in this course, you're not just a browser of information. You're going to implement this stuff, and I'm going to help you do it, right? Like, hey, this is let's make it happen. And if you have questions, let me know. Like, message me. We'll do the coaching calls. All that kind of stuff. And the reason you've been able to execute and get your team built up so quickly is because you've executed. You've done it. You actually did the work. Didn't just kind of wait for things to happen. You were on those calls. You talked to people, brought them onto your team. It's all the execution. And one thing, I don't know if this was a factor in your decision or not, but within our course, we teach you how to do everything. I know some of these other options, they're going to charge you for every, like, recruit the ISA for you and charge you for every person you want to be on your team. And we're like, this is how you do it. This is the source. This is, you want to add one ISA or 10 ISAs or 30 ISAs. This is how you can scale it to the max, because we let you know every single part of the process.
Yeah, I mean, dude, you said it right there. I thought about going, there's companies out there where you can just go, they'll source your ISA, train them. And don't get me wrong, like, there's nothing wrong with that, I mean, it probably would have saved me a lot of time, but the cool thing is now I have that knowledge. And you're right, dude. The only thing I did was I took action. Like, you even said it a couple times. You're like, dude, you're taking more action than anybody in here. 100%. And I had to do it because I already had clients and I was already like converting them over. I was like, man, I need to get this going like stat. So number one, I took action, and it worked. And the cool thing is like now, like I've had friends that have come to me and they're like, yo, dude, can you help me get an ISA? So it could happen. Like, I could help somebody, but I have that knowledge now because you obviously shared it with me. Like, now I don't have to go to a company and, I can just do it myself. If I want an ISA, I literally know what to do step by step. And the first one that I got was some bumpy roads because it was my first time, even though, I had your help and everything. It was still new. It's like, the first time you shoot a basketball, even if you have a coach helping you, it's still new. You still got to learn it. And then, but after you do it, now, the second one it was so much easier.
100%.
It's just a lot easier now to go out there And if I want to get an ISA, man, I could do it at any moment. And I feel like not only an ISA, but like VAs, and like now I feel more
The
equipped where I
talent
can just
pool,
go
it
out.
opens up
Yeah,
everything, right?
dude, it really does, man. So I mean, I like knowing that knowledge. Yeah, I put in a lot more time to do it, but now that I've done it, it's done, and I don't even have to worry about it. And I could train my ISAs the way I want to train them. So yeah, man. I mean, it was pretty amazing, man. I love speeding it all up, man, through the
Yeah.
help of people like yourself.
Accelerating. And as a business owner, I mean, you've had to do a lot of things on your own. And there's some things like, hey, what part of my business do I accelerate, right? You can figure it out on your own. You will figure it out on your own. Now, that's as a business owner, there's a lot of things you have to just go knock our head against the wall, but we get to choose which ones do I bring in a pro, an expert, someone to help me out and accelerate that progress and get the results, faster, right? And actually, as agency owners or real estate agents or investors, you guys have a huge advantage over me, like a monstrous advantage over me. I have to hire into my training program 10 to 15 people every week, man.
Yeah.
And out of that, I'm probably going to get, maybe 4 to 5 like good ISAs, within a month, let's say, right?
Yeah.
So, and I have to go through that process, but that's a weekly process for me, every single week. You can go through almost as many candidates as I have, right? You get to pick the best, like the best of the best. I mean, you have it's hard for me to kind of express that because, my need is really weird. It's rare people need to hire at that level. I'm like, man, I wish I only had to hire one. Or, I would maybe do 1 or 2 or 3 and like by far pick my favorites and the best and everything, right? Man, that'd be, it's like, it's a huge advantage. You can make a better offer. You can get the best talent, the most experienced talent out there. I think it's a massive advantage you guys have, and I think it's my job to like, hey, tell people, like, let them know, hey, you're competitive, right? You can do a great job, and from given the scale that we have, I'd go, man, it's easy, and this is the way to do it. Like it's step 1, step 2, step 3. You don't have to have a recruiting department. You don't need to have an HR person. You don't have to have like a trainer. Like you got this. This is totally doable because I did it myself when I was starting. And I've seen so many people, including you, Jason, take what we've learned, right? The content we created, and you're able to run with it. But the key difference, like you said, is that action, right? You've got the information, you've got the resources, you took it and ran with it, and that's been awesome to see.
Yeah, man. Thanks. I mean, honestly, I've got a lot of courses that, I haven't taken action in. I think we all have, like where
For
you get
sure.
something and you're like, I'm going to get back to that. This just happened to be something that I needed to do. And I was like, I got to take action right now. Or, my business is going to suffer. And the fact that I did, now it's flourishing even more because, my clients now, well, we're doing, like, I think I was telling you on our last call, like my guy, my main one, he's doing really good. The first one I hired through the program, he like the training, like, I would come to you, we would listen to some calls, we would go over stuff, we would talk about, what can we do, to get this person better. And he listened, and so he's like delivering, man. I think like
Keeper.
yesterday,
He's a
just for
keeper.
one client, the one guy, I think we did like a lot. 1 or 2 live transfers and a booked appointment. Like the dude got like 3 appointments in one day with
Nice.
people, which is good.
Nice.
I mean, like at the end of the day, if you're a
Solid.
real estate agent and you can get in front of, 3 people that are serious, whether they're a buyer or a seller. Right now we're focused a lot on sellers and stuff, of course, with the market. But, if you can get in front of 3 people that are qualified, that are number one, maybe they're pre-approved or they have the ability to do that. They have down payment money. They can move forward, and they're serious and they're not working with a real estate agent. If you can get in front of 3 of those people a day, how do you lose? So
Yeah.
the fact that we can do that for people now, it's just, we become powerful. I feel like we just pump some steroids into our system, man. So
Yeah,
yeah, bro.
100%. And it's been great to see, Jason. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for joining the course and just executing, killing it with that. I wish you the best of success. Thank you so much. If people want to follow up with you, continue the conversation, they're curious about what you do, what's the best way to find you?
Just hit me on Facebook, man. Jason Yesser, Yesser, the only one in the freaking world. Just Facebook me, man. Just hit me up, shoot me a message or something, and we'll start the convo off, man.
All right. All right. Thanks, Jason. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Gus. Appreciate it.